The important thing that I wanted to discuss with you is about the customized charts. The charts which are already there in Tableau, there is no like challenge in creating these charts like table chart, pie chart, line chart, or area chart, or whatever it is. But those charts which are not there in this Tableau, right? That means inbuilt. We need to discuss about those. And if you notice in this one, you will not find a donut chart over here. Can you see a donut chart? So
No,
you will
no.
not find it in in show me, and it's not there in Tableau. So it is mostly in the interview that the interviewer will ask you that do we have a donut chart in Tableau? So the answer is no. The donut chart is not available in Tableau. And if he asks that, that doesn't mean that we cannot create a donut chart. We can create a donut chart. Donut chart is by default not available in Tableau, but we can create a donut chart with the help of dual axis. He can ask you, then how will you create a donut chart? Or can you tell me some of the customized charts name? So customized charts are those charts which we create with the help of dual axis, which are not there in Tableau, but we can create it with the help of dual axis. Axis everybody knows, right? X and Y axis. So let's understand this with an example. So understood the answer that there are certain charts which are not there in Tableau, but it's not a difficult thing to create it even if it is not there. We can create customized charts with the help of dual axis. Some of the customized charts name are like donut chart, bar in bar chart, arrow chart, dumbbell chart, and many more. But if you understand the logic, then all the chart creating all customized chart becomes very easy. So let's understand with an example. We'll take one customized chart, that is donut chart. So first what we need to do is we need to play around with the axis. We need to create dual axis. So how to create an axis and what creates an axis? Do you remember in the starting we discussed, and like recently also I've explained that dimension create a title, right? And measures create axis, continuous field, right? So see, if you drag this sales, you'll find an axis over here. This is the axis, right? But if I drag a ship mode, it will create a title. This is a title, first class, second, same class, second, right? But if you add again one axis over here, if I add this over here, you will get two axes, X and Y, right? See, always remember that measures create a axis, continuous measures. If you take this profit over here and you make it discrete, discrete will not create an axis. Continuous field and continuous also measures will create an axis. So if you want to create a donut chart, okay, so for a donut chart, what we need to do is the easiest way I'll tell you is let's create a calculated field and we'll make it 0 like this. Why I'm creating a 0? Because I want this donut chart in the center, right? In this place. And 0 is the center axis, right? It is the start of any axis. 0, it will go to 0 to 100,000, 0 to minus also. So, and whatever aggregation you do with 0, the answer is always 0, right? If you do a sum of 0 is 0, minimum of 0 is 0, maximum of 0 is 0. So that's why I created this 0 calculation to have the same axis in the center. When I'll create this, then you will understand. But remember my word regarding this 0, why I created this 0. So I will drag this 0 because it's a measure, right, over here. When I'll drag and drop it on the rows, it will have sum of 0. What is the answer? Is 0. It's in the center, right? Can you see? Over here, there is nothing. Below is nothing. So it is, this becomes at the center. Now what I'll do, I'll add, there is only one axis right now. Now I'll add one more time 0 over here. Now can you see I have two axes, 1 and 2 on the same. Both are on the same axis, right? You notice over here under marks you have two zeros, or let's name it as donut. Name it donut so that 0 will not confuse. So I'll name it as okay. Now you see donut 1 and donut 2. This is donut 1 and donut 2. Understood everyone? Now what I want is I want these to be changed into dual axis. Means I want one axis in front of other. This side one axis and this side one axis. So what you need to do is you need to convert this and click on dual axis. So see right now, understand this is on the same axis right now. The moment I click on dual axis, both will come in front of each other. So this see dual axis. Can you see this side also there is one axis? Here is also one axis. Now let's make it full screen. Just 1 second. I'll make it full screen so that it is visible. It will come in the center. Can you see? Now, ideally, can you tell me how many circles are there right now? Actually, there are two circles right now over here, not one. But we cannot see the other circle. Why? Because both are overlapping each other. Because see, one circle is for this one, for this donut, and second circle is for this donut. So because I have converted it into a dual axis, both, this is a 0, right? So that's why both are overlapping each other. For example, if same thing, if I take same example, if I take this sales over here, now I'll take the sales again over here. And if I make this as a dual axis, can you see? Again over here, both are, if I change this to minimum, for example, because both are taking same, you will find, okay, minimum is very less. Can you see now? Both have different values, right? This is average. So there is one circle. I have done the dual axis over here. This is the reason I'm not taking a measure. I'm taking 0 calculation so that even if you change any dimension, any aggregation level, both will be on the same axis. 0 level is always 0. So right now there is one circle for this one, the other circle is for this one, and both are overlapping each other because the answer is 0. Understood, guys? So that's the reason there are two circles which are overlapping each other. There is for donut this one, this axis, and the other 0 is for this axis. Now we will we'll format this and we will make our donut chart. So now let's hide this because I don't want to show the axis over here. Sorry, what I did. Okay, show header. Uncheck the show header. Over here also uncheck this show header so that your axis will be removed. Now I'll remove this 0 line. Can you see a dotted line? These are all formatting change. This you can do later also, but I'll do it now. So I'll remove the 0 line over here. Now you can see only only the circle. And also if you get confused, if you are not able to understand that which circle belongs to what, you can also click on this donut. If you select, this marks will be opened, expanded. If I select this one, you remember, you see the below one got expanded. Till now you understood? It's simple thing. Don't get into much technicality. Just create a 0 calculation, drop it 2 times, change it to dual axis. That's it. Simple. Once you done that, then what you need to do is first donut, we will make this as a pie chart. First donut, can you see this 0 is selected over here? I'll change this to a pie over here. Now if you notice over here, this has become bigger. Now we have to play around with the size, colors and everything to make this a donut. First, what I did is one of the donut, I changed this to pie, and the second one, I'm still keeping it as a circle. Now I want to see, let's say for example, subcategory wise sales. So I'll put the subcategory in the colors, right? I'll put subcategory in the colors, and then I will put the, now you cannot see, you are able to see this gray color, right? And over here all the subcategories are there. So because the first one, the pie chart that we have selected, it is behind this circle. So what we need to do is we need to increase that size. So I'll increase the size like this. Now can you see? Now this is the center one, right? If you click on this, this is the second donut. I'll change this color to white and my donut is ready.